just wrapped up Monday morning zone 2 heart rate based run. 8:44 pace, heart rate average 140. Sun not even up yet. And I'll tell you what, I am pumped for the new year, because every year at the end of the year, I always take work off, school off, whatever it is. I always have time to reflect on how my past year went. I set my goals and I stack up. Did I make them? How close was I? What did I learn from this lesson? What were the best moments of the year? What were the worst moments of the year? And it is just the greatest feeling seeing all that you accomplished, writing all your thoughts down, and really, really tying the bow on your last year. And on top of that, I like to plan forward. So I talk about what's coming next for this year, 2025. How am I going to progress even more? What goals am I going to set? What habits do I want to form? What places do I want to go? What people do I want to see? And so I map this all out. I think back and then I plan forward. Today, I'm going to walk you through my process and my outline so that you can feel like you can put your last year away and you can conquer the upcoming year. Now, the hardest part about this reflection is finding the time to do it. And that's why I always do it around Christmas, because I always have those, 10 days off, where at least one of those days I wake up clear-minded and I have an afternoon to sit down for hours and think. Sometimes it'll take me up to 4 hours to do this, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna hit a wall. And instead of having distractions, TV, buddy, your phone, you're gonna sit there and think, and you're really gonna dig deep. And that's when you're gonna come to some awesome realizations, but it's gonna take you a while. So if Thanksgiving works better for you, a day in the summer, just a 52-week calendar year that you know you'll have time to sit down, think, and ponder is what you wanna do. For me, Christmas works, but whatever works for you that you can look back a full year and really dig deep, clear-minded, and have no distractions. So I'm going to share this outline with you, but first, I'm going to get a workout To be honest, that was actually a pretty bomb workout, but I have worked out every single day this month and I'm a little burnt out. But today is New Year's Eve and I thought, no way do I end the year on a rest day. So we had to get it in. Even though today probably should have taken off, it's New Year's Eve. Who's gonna take New Year's Eve off? I will share my exact outline with you, but I'll describe it to you. So the first phase of reflecting is you're gonna go through each month, January through December, or if you're doing it November to November, whatever it is, your last 12 months, and then you're gonna write down the 3 to 5 biggest moments in that month, whether it was a trip, a promotion, a thought, a new habit. 3 to 5 things that stuck out for that month, and that's very difficult to do. So the first time you do it, you're gonna struggle through it, and then over the years you start to realize that you're journaling, all the photos you took, the videos you took, those you can look back on, and those you can really pinpoint some small things that you forgot about. So if you have a journal, I highly recommend going to look at that. If you don't, look at your photos that you took, and that's gonna help you along this process. Once you've gone down through the last 12 months, 3 to 5 biggest moments, that's really gonna get your gears turning, and that's really gonna help you be able to reflect on some of these deeper questions. Now that you have your recap, the next 4 questions are gonna be backwards thinking. So there's questions within the questions, but I'll give you the 4, and if you wanna know more, I'll link the whole outline in the description. But the first question is, how could I have been a better ... son, friend, partner, lots of other things. How could I have been better? The next big question is things that weighed on me throughout the year. What were the tough times in the year, and what did I learn from them? What were the new habits that I formed? Work, life, what were they? Dig deep. Then the next question is, when I look back on this past year, what memories were the most fond to me, and what did I enjoy doing the most? And then finally, the last question of backwards thinking is gratitude. What am I most grateful for in this past year? January 1st, 2025. It is New Year morning. We are gonna take a little run by the beach, not on the beach, because I absolutely hate running on the beach, getting the sand and stuff all up in your shoes. Yeah, no, not for me. The whole part of this first reflection is to look back on your year, see where you grew, and then for me personally, I do 10 goals, not resolutions, but 10 goals that I can measure up to and that I can stack up against. And I see where I grew as a person and how beginning of the year, beginning of 2023, what was my intentions? Where did I want to grow, personal, work, fitness? What was my headspace? What were those goals I set, and how did I stack up? And this is a really difficult part, is setting these goals, because you want to have big goals, you want to have big dreams, but you don't want to make it so hard that you're never going to reach those goals within a year. You don't want to make it too easy that you're just checking the box every single day and you never really challenged yourself. A safe range that you want to reach for and strive for is 60 to 80% of the goals that you set, you accomplish. And maybe you just didn't accomplish this year, but maybe you're a lot closer to it. So me personally, I set 10 goals. I accomplished 7 out of the 10. And honestly, 2 of them aren't even what I want to do anymore. And that's perfectly fine, because it shows where I wanted to go and now where I'm actually heading. And that's perfectly fine. That's growth. With that said, it is beautiful out. We're over by the beach on an island. How can you beat starting the new year with a run? All right, I'm gonna take a little break on this run now that I've got this beautiful background to talk to you about the second part, which is forward thinking. So now that you've done your reflection and you know who you are in this upcoming year and you have a firm grounding, you want to take what happened to you in this past year and see how you can apply it in this upcoming year to make a better version of you. You want to ask yourself questions. What did I find myself enjoying the most? How can I do more of this? What bottlenecks can I see coming down the pipeline that might stop me from reaching some of my goals? And asking yourself these questions, thinking about the future. That's going to help you frame it. It's going to help you visualize it, and therefore it gives you a better chance of achieving and having the year that you want to have. But guys, take this time, be selfish about this time to reflect, work on yourself, and make yourself a better person, because the better person you are, the more you can take care of the people around you that you care about. Use my outline, create your own. I don't really care. Happy New Year. Keep working, keep pursuing greatness, and I'll see you in the next one.